welcome everybody to the first episode of Minecraft Craftiness with Mad Mommy. Today we are going to talk about making Minecraft blocks, physical Minecraft blocks that you can play with. We've got two different kinds. We've got the traditional Papercraft kind, and that would be something like this. Okay. And then we also have the kind that is more permanent, and these are made using wood blocks. Okay, now I stumbled upon these because I've heard of Papercraft and I'm kind of intrigued by origami and papercraft objects of different kinds, and it really made sense to make squares out of paper for Minecraft. So I did some research online and I came across a website put out by a group called Barking Dog Interactive, and I'll put a link in the notes. And he had the same situation that I do, and that is I have a 5-year-old son, and he's too young to play Minecraft online yet, but he still wants to enjoy playing the game kind of like Mommy and Daddy do. So he came up with these PNG files that have the Papercraft version of each block. And this one has, obviously, stone, sand, and dirt. And I've cut out some examples to show you. When you make your Papercraft cube, it comes out, take this one apart a little bit, it comes out with tabs. And I'm pulling this one apart, but I'll show you the example. Okay, you have tabs on either side. And you roll it up, and the whole cube comes together using the tabs. As you can see, it's really tough to get those tabs to stay glued together. And after quite a bit of play, my son's cubes start to look like this. And they're starting to fall apart. And I thought there's got to be a better way to do this. Something that a 5-year-old will hold up to a 5-year-old better. Okay, so instead, I went to our local hobby shop, Hobby Lobby. Bought myself a great big bag of 1 by 1 inch square cubes, wooden blocks. And I took those papers and I cut them out, but I cut off the tabs. So you have something like this. Okay, and this would be a grass top block. And then you score it, you fold it along those dark lines. So again, you can see that you're going to have a cube. Okay? So what you need to do, once you've got your paper printed out, cut out, folded, get some wax paper, and get yourself a little something called Mod Podge. I know, it's a crazy name. This is both a glue and a sealant at the same time. It just depends on how you use it. They use this for doing decoupage, just like putting magazine cuttings and things onto wood. You glue it, you coat it, and it seals it really nice. Okay, so you take your Mod Podge. You take a block of wood. Okay, you only want to put a little bit of glue on each side, just as you're holding the top and bottom. And you get one of these foam brushes. It's like perfect. It's got that 1-inch tip on the end, and these are super cheap to buy. And of course, you just throw them out because this stuff, when it dries pretty hard. Okay, so you take your block. You want to put the paper around all 4 sides like this. And what's nice is this Papercraft is slightly larger than the wood block, so it actually wraps all the way around. Okay, so you've got that on there, and it sticks pretty well. Now you still got to do the top and bottom. Just one more quick swipe with that. Do it a little adjusting. The paper will slide around a little bit. This is not going to be perfect. You know, if you're a perfectionist, you can take a little extra time on that. A little more glue on the other side. Glue it down. maybe make some quick adjustments. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, and you're going to want to let that dry probably for about, 20-30 minutes before you do the next step, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the next step. So you want that to dry pretty completely. Okay, now to put like a varnish on the outside, you're going to use the Mod Podge again. This is why I like this stuff so much, okay? And again, I'm going to do the 4 sides. I'm going to put a really light coat, trying to sweep in the same direction. Just a really light coat. Now, if you want more coats, wait till each one dries and you can add another coat. Okay, and then I kind of get it by some corners. I do the top. You just kind of make sure that you don't have a lot of extra. And this is good if you have paper that curled up when you were gluing it. Good time to fix that. Okay, you just set it to one side. Now once that whole part has dried, about 20 minutes or so, you can then flip it over and do the bottom and then let that dry. Okay? And so what you're going to get, once that's complete, is you'll get a block like this. Now, it's not matte any longer. You see, that was the problem with the Papercraft ones. It's a very matte surface. Okay? But when you put that coat of Mod Podge on, for one, it makes it withstand play better. You can see I'm not popping off tabs or anything. But it gives it a little bit of a shiny look to it. Okay? And you can make things that are taller or longer than 1 square. For example, my son wanted a double chest. Well, that's pretty simple. Take a glue gun, glue 2 blocks together, find the file that has the chest in it. Looks like this. Same thing, you cut it out, remove the tabs, and wrap it around the 2 blocks. And there you have the large chest. Okay? You can also do that to make everybody's favorite character, of course, a creeper. Now, this is a little different. Obviously, the creeper's legs are different. If you want, you can get blocks that'll fit that. I just made this real simple with just 3 blocks in a row. Just cut out a creeper pattern that you can find online. In fact, I have a pig one here. This would be a pig one. And you can see this isn't exactly going to fit onto, nice neat blocks. But you can cut it out and make it work so that it looks like what you're doing. This is fun for like on your desk, but like I said, this is good for kids too. Okay, as you can see, my son has talked me into doing quite a few blocks for him. But this is what I like to do when I'm watching Let's Plays. When I'm watching like Wool 21 or Lucklin and Little Ethan, I can sit and cut out a whole bunch of these at one time and glue them all together. And then you can build your house. You've got some diamond here. Don't forget your chests. And let's see here. Oh, gotta have a crafting bench. And you've got your logs, a little bit of snow. You put 2 logs on top of each other. You've got some leaves. And there you go. Real easy, fun craft. This has been Mad Mommy with Minecraft Craftiness. See you later.